Everybody say it now. That's the way we do it. Let's get to it. Time to show the world. Wave your hands up in the air. That's the way we do it. Let's get to it. Come on, everyone.
Hi, I'm Leslie. You must be new here. Welcome to Lakewood. Everyone test. Hi. Yeah, my mom just got transferred again. Looking at such a chat. Yeah, see something what I was wondering? You know, I went on a ski trip, but all I did was read.
Excellent! Another book word.
How did you just read? Look all the cute boys on the slopes. Why do you think your father was all that praise you wear? Actually, I did meet a boy. Sing, so maybe it's last sister. I'm always.
It was the best trip. The slopes were perfect. And I'm at the hottest of the snow ever. How did you do?
Snowboarding?
Singing. And then he was pretty good too.
Man, she was so hot. The slopes were the slush.
Singing?
Did you know my second is?
I'm short. I can't sing. They're all looking at us. Something new, it feels so right to be here with you. Oh, and now looking in your eyes, I'm feeling my heart. Hurry, put in your phone number. I'll do it too. Me too. It was awesome. I made a New Year's resolution to find her and ask her out on a date. You know
what my New Year's resolution is?
Tell it!
Gonna work the equation. I'm gonna win the prize. Be the star just like the way.
Be the sun at the sun. It's okay to open up her eyes.
I know this year that something has changed. Never felt this way. I know it for real. This
could be the start of something new. It feels so right to be here with you. Oh, and now I can reach the skies. I feel in my heart the start of something new.
Sounds like a great New Year. I think it's going to be a great New Year for all of us.
You see, I know it's gonna happen for me.
It's gonna happen for me.
I didn't know it before, but now it's easy to see.
Oh, it's so easy to see.
That
It's the start of something new. It feels so right to be here with you. Oh, and now I can reach the skies. I'm feeling my heart. That is the start of something new. It feels so right to be here with you. Oh, and now I can realize I'm feeling my heart. The start of something new. Oh, the start of something new. Oh, the start of something new. Oh, the start of something
Yo, 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 Wildcats, listen up. Listen up for the very first morning announcements of the brand new year. This is Jack Scott, the Velvet Fog of East High, here with the Home Rule 411 on what's going down and coming up this week. The Science Decathlon finals are this Friday. See Taylor, Learning Curve, McKessie for more Skinny onto Huey. And the big news. This Friday is also the Basketball League Championship with their awesome Wildcats led by the golden boy of the hoops, Troy Bolton. Don't forget these other exciting news. During the free period, the Science Club will be meeting in room 213 and then switch midway with the AV Club in room 312 for the next 2.5 sessions, and then alternate and reverse their schedules for the second half of the winter quarter. The Skydiving Club will be meeting on the roof deck at 3 p.m., and the First Aid Club will be waiting for them down the parking lot below. This is Jack Scott, signing off. Catch you on the flip side.
Oh! For a muse of fire that would ascend the brightest heaven of invention. A kingdom for a stage, princes to act, and monarchs to behold the swelling scene. Thank you, thank you. How glorious to see all your bright and shining faces again in this new year. This new year has brought us quite a surprise. Let me be the first to introduce my latest and greatest teacher's assistant, the lovely Sandra Doyle. Sandra joins us from the legitimate stages of theater, and although we differ slightly on what good, true, honest theater is, I'm sure there's enough room in the rehearsal hall for both of us, isn't there, dear? Sandra, would you like to say a few words to the class about what theater means to you?
Sure. I'm sure a few of you out there that think that theater people are a bunch of dramatic oddballs, and sometimes you may be totally correct. But actors, designers, technicians, all the fine craftspeople that put theater together are much like you and me, very passionate about their work and profession. We just express it more freely than others.
Wasn't that lovely? Yes, yes. Well, once again, they forgot to announce this year's winter musical, Juliet and Romeo, written by our very own Kelsey Nielsen. Kelsey, stand up and take a bow! Sandra will be co-directing with me. It's a delicious neo-feminist adaptation of William Shakespeare's classic tragedy of star-crossed lovers, with three, count 'em, 3 tap numbers. By thinking outside outside of the box. Kelsey has brilliantly swapped out a tragic ending with a happy one in which the two lovers live and move to Albuquerque. It's simply bursting with sword fights, meddling parents, and teenagers caught in the grip of forbidden love. If you kids can't relate to that, I'll eat my xylophone. Now, there'll be single auditions for the chorus as well as supporting roles, and pair auditions for our two leads. Mr. Danforth! This is a place of learning, not a football court. Please save your bilabial fricatives for someone of your own primitive aesthetics. This year, as always, the drama department faces a dearth of male participants, so I'm begging you to come out and audition. I'm offering you the chance to spread your wings into bold new horizons. I'm offering you the timeless allure of grease paint, the magical power of Klieg light. All right, I'm offering you extra credit. That's right, extra credit. The dreaded cell phone symphony returns to our crucible of learning. Sandra the bucket, please. Sharpay, Ryan, your phones, please, and I'll see you in detention. And let me just stress it how very, very disappointed I am in you.
Mr. Service, my phone is ringing too. I mean, you probably couldn't hear it because it's one of those really quiet ones that only a dog can hear. Maybe you did hear it. Oh, no, I'm not saying you're a dog or anything. It's just, can I please have detention too? I'll shut up now.
Yeah, detention for you, whatever. Now, let's begin today's lesson with... We have a zero-tolerance policy for phones in class, so we'll get to know each other in detention. Phone, please. And welcome to East High, Miss Montez. Mr. Bolton, I see your phone is involved too. Splendid. We'll see you in detention as well.
Actually, Miss Darbus, Your Honor, sir. You see, Troy and I have basketball practice after school today, and Troy here is
30 minutes for you too, Mr. Danforth. Count them.
Haha, busted!
30 minutes for you too, Mr. Baylor.
That could be tough for Chad and Zeke, since they probably can't count that high.
Taylor McKessie, 35 minutes.
But I've never had detention in my life.
Well then, Happy New Year.
Technically, we're well past the new year.
And that's 30 minutes for you too, Miss Cox. Welcome to the party.
This is like the best TV show ever, dude. For sure, Bill. This is better than hanging out at the Circle K.
Mr. Preston, Mr. Logan, 30 minutes each.
Bogus!
This ain't my first time at the rodeo, kiddies. Shall the carnage continue?
This class sucks.
Really, the belt?
You may collect your phones after detention. Have a wonderful day.
Aren't we really smell?
Attention custodial staff. A nauseous freshman just shared his pancakes all over the third floor corridor. We're talking major spewage, folks, so please watch out for it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Sorry, folks. This just in. Please remember to sign up for the school musical Juliet and Romeo, written by red hot composer babe Kelsey Nielsen. All right. Auditions are tomorrow. That's Tuesday for all of you who can't tell a calendar from a colander in the theater. You can audition for supporting roles or the two leads, Juliet and Romeo. If you want more information on the down low, go ask Ms. Darbus or her assistant, Ms. Doyle, in the theater. Or you can track down Sharpay Evans, the drama club president. I'm sure she'd love to tell you where to go. That's all for now, please. This is Jack Scott, signing off.
I don't believe it. Me either. But how?
I just moved here to Albuquerque. I can't believe that you live here too. I looked for you at the ski lodge on New Year's Day, but...
We left first thing.
Why are you whispering?
Well, I told my friends I went snowboarding, but I didn't tell them about the singing thing.
Too much for them to handle?
It was cool, but my friends, that's not what I do. That was like a different person.
It's pretty crazy, right? Meeting up again like this?
Hey, I was gonna call you like a bunch of times.
And?
And, you know, like, you know,
You chickened out?
kinda.
Cool.
Hi there. Can I help you?
Oh, hi, Miss Doyle.
Yeah, hey there.
If I didn't know any better, I think the two of you were eavesdropping.
Oh, wow, she's good. You're so funny, Vivian.
We were just.
We were just trying out something new for our audition for Juliet and Romeo, you see. I'm Sharpay Evanson. This is my brother Ryan, and we've starred in all of Miss Darvis's grand extravaganzas for like ever.
Uh-huh.
And being two thespians like yourself, when we think of something new, we just have to try it out.
Uh-huh.
So we were just thinking we could be,
Talkie totem poles.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they have totem poles in Albuquerque, where Juliet and Romeo takes place.
Uh-huh.
They don't have totem poles in Albuquerque, but they do in Canada.
I'll shut up now. So, Miss Doyle, any acting tips you can give us?
Yes. If you're gonna eavesdrop, don't be so obvious about it.
Hey, Ms. Doyle, can I check my phone really quick? I'm expecting a very important call from my agent.
Sure.
Hey, now that you met Darvis the Deranged, I'll bet you can't wait to sign up for the show.
Oh, no. I'm not going to be signing up for anything for a while. I just, want to get to know the school. But if you signed up, I would totally consider coming to the show.
That's completely impossible.
I wouldn't even think impossible was in your vocabulary, Troy. Oh, so nice of you to show our new classmate around. Troy is such a sweetheart, isn't he? He's the star of the basketball team, just like I'm the star of the drama club. We're perfect for each other, don't you think? Are we still having lunch together, Troy? Oh, look, the sign-ups for the musical. Oh, were you going to sign up too? I'm so sure we could find something for you. The Ugly Old Nurse is lots of fun.
No, I'm just looking at the bulletin board. There's a lot going on at this school. Wow. Nice penmanship.
I missed you during vacation, Troy. So what'd you do,
Practice basketball, snowboarding, more basketball.
You're so dedicated, just like me.
Gotta go. Practice and all.
I'll hope you come watch me in the musical. Promise? That new girl has got to go.
Yeah, hey, I just Googled her, and guess what? She's some sort of brainiac or something. She's won all sorts of scientific awards.
Really? You found that all out on the internet? I'm getting an idea.
What are you thinking, Sharpay? You got that weird look in your eye.
I think I know a way to keep a little Miss Sunshine busy. All the two of you have to do is...
Hey Wildcats, it's quest time again. And this one goes out from Vice Principal Vinny Ichikawa to the kid who took the air out of his tires. Oh, okay, thank you. Alright, sorry folks. Since we have another request, and it goes a little something like this. Troy Bolton, get your butt to basketball practice on the double or you're grounded for a week. Later, peeps.
Remember, the chain is only as strong as its weakest link. When the going gets tough,
The tough gets going!
I guess you already know. All right, men, give me 10 minutes of weave drills, and let me see some muscle.
Come on, guys.
Sorry I'm late, Coach. Hey, you know that school musical thing? Pretty cool that Darvis is giving us extra credit just for auditioning.
Do you think LeBron James or Shaquille O'Neal ever auditioned for their school musical?
But, you know, the extra credit's good for college and all.
You know what's better? A big, fat basketball scholarship.
Ow! tough. All right, let's kick it in. Let's run the play.
Set to fake right, break left, watch for the pick, keep your nine fence, gotta run, keep it low, take the ball to the hole, and don't be afraid to shoot the outside J. Keep your head in the game. Keep your head in the game, and don't be afraid to shoot the outside J. Keep your head in the game. Gotta get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. Come on, get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. Whoa! Let's make sure that we get the rebound. Cause when we get it in the crowd, we'll go wild. Second chance, gotta grab the go. Maybe this time we'll get the right now. Wait a minute, not the time and place. Wait a minute, keep my head in the game. Wait a minute, keep my head in the game. Wait a minute, gotta get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. Come on, get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. Oh! Why am I feeling so wrong? My head's in the game, but my heart's in the song. She makes this feel so right. Should I go for it? Or shake this? Yes. Booyah, now we got the stroke on. Now break, make the pass, clean the glass. Take another shot, and check the shot. Make it slam dunk from the inside, outside, dunk the dunk. Keep your head, don't forget it. Troy, you gotta do that. You gotta get your head in the game. 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 Come on, get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. Get your head in the game. Get your head in the game. Get your head in the game.
What is going on? It's okay.
2 minutes to solve this energy and principal quantum measure, please. Class, give it your best shot.
Is it one right?
So it seemed like you knew Troy Bolton.
No, not really. He was just giving me directions.
Troy usually doesn't interact with new students.
Why not?
It's pretty much basketball 24/7 with him. And plus, he's such a bully, always picking on the smaller kids.
That's cool.
And he hates math and chemistry. Don't even get him started on chemistry. I don't think he's opened a book since Sally Dick and Jane says he didn't get it. Typical jock, right?
Cool.
And he's a meat eater with a flatulence problem.
Miss Tenney?
Yes, Gabrielle.
I'm sorry. I just think that it should be 1/2 to the negative 18th power, that's all.
1/2 to the negative 18th power? That's quite impossible. Well, it seems I stand corrected. I'm very impressed and welcome aboard, Miss Montez.
Did you know Troy Bolton spent a year in juvenile hall? Something to do with cats and a lawnmower.
Be gone. You have no power here. Whatever. Well, I'm impressed. You're a genius.
Please, it's just an equation.
Ryan, it's me.
I thought Miss Darbus took your phone away.
What? We always carry a spare, in case our agent calls.
Look, our science decathlon team has a big regional match on Friday. We've never won it before, but with you on our side, we might stand a chance.
I don't know. I really just want to get acclimated to the school before I think about being in a club.
Well, promise you'll think about it?
Promise.
Oh, how did she get that equation? How did you do that?
It's really simple, actually. I can explain it to you. Okay, so like...
Troy Bolton was looking at our audition list.
Again? Remember when he was hanging around with that Montez hag this morning and they were both looking at the list? There's something freaky about her.
So why is she interested in our musical?
She's interested in Troy, barf boy. Now, did you plant those printouts in Taylor's locker like I asked you to do?
No problemo, boss.
But why did we do that again?
Ugh, look. There's no harm in making certain Gabriella is welcome into school activities that are appropriate for her. You know, the ones that keep her far away from Troy Bolton and our musical.
Well, Wildcats, welcome back to another train wreck of the school day. On this Tuesday, the first Tuesday of the new year. Woohoo! Auditions for Julian and Romeo start at 3 p.m. sharp, so ye verily four-suited dudes better rev it yonder vocal cords. This is Jack Scott, over and out.
Detention menagerie. As a tribute to our ancient ancestral thespians, become part of the theatrical temple. Let your statues imbue the emotion and beauty of classical Greek masks of comedy and tragedy. Be Hercules, be Athena, be Aphrodite, be Apollo.
Be Socrates. Excellent.
I think you mean Socrates. Oh, well, chum now. And remember, every single time I do a glissandra, off my xylophone, change your poses. Now stand up, stand up. You're running late for your math class, but it's okay, because you're failing anyways. Oh, yeah. You got brand new slip-on shoes. If only they were slip-proof shoes because you just fell. Is the glass really half empty? Cheetah or leopard, the world may never know. Or maybe it was a panda. You never really took zoology.
Your to-do list just became a to-do-don't list.
What?
You just heard your hairstylist say, oops. Now you have bangs and it doesn't go with the face. Shooting star!
Oh, shooting star!
You're all doing lovely.
Vivian, honey, try and pose like this.
No, Sharpay, she should pose like this.
Ryan, Sharpay, perhaps you should let poor Vivian make her own choices.
Oh, Vivian's just fine. Right, Vivian?
Uh-huh. Yes. Oh, okay, then. The clock is slow. No.
What's going on?
We're statues. Be a statue. Be a statue.
Oh, okay. Hey, Gabriella, the answer is yes.
Huh?
I'm so glad you changed your mind about the science decathlon. With credentials like these, we'll win the title, for sure.
The clock just skipped ahead 4 hours and now it's fast. Where did you get those from?
Didn't you slip them in my locker?
Of course not.
Well, we'd love to have you on the team. We meet almost every day after school. Please?
I don't know. I really need to catch up on my work here.
But what a perfect way to get caught up. Meeting with the smartest kids in school. What a generous offer, Taylor.
We've never ever won the science decathlon. You could be our answered prayer.
An ice sphere!
Well, I guess I could do it.
Yay! You just lost your puppy. You had him a second ago.
Okay, so, like, quid pro quo. What do you know about Troy Bolton?
Troy, I wouldn't consider myself an expert on that particular subspecies. Unless you speak cheerleader, as in, oh my gosh, is it Troy Bolton? Just the hottie super bomb?
I guess I don't speak cheerleader.
You found your puppy. He was playing in the river.
Which is why we exist in an alternate universe to Troy, the basketball boy.
But have you ever tried to get to know him?
He has his clique, I have mine. Watch how it works at the cafeteria when you have lunch with us. You'll see.
Your day just got better. You found another puppy in the river.
I mean, you don't think it would be fun to audition for the musical? Like, even a little?
You're a hoops dude, not a musical singer person.
Whoa, I never said me.
Good, because you can't expect the rest of us to be focused on the game. If you're off, somewhere singing in tights.
Whoa, 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 whoa. No one said anything about tights?
Not yet, my friend, but just you wait.
We're men in tights. We roam around the forest looking for fights.
Lovely work, all of you. Lovely work. Vivian, dear, do let me know if you need to see the nurse. Okay, now everyone sit down, sit down. Gather in a circle for our little exposure to the magic that is theater. I have a splendiferous surprise for you. As you all know, my lovely teacher's assistant, Sandra, joins us from the legitimate stages of New York, and she has quite a surprise for you, my little detentionees. Sandra?
To truly appreciate the arts, one must understand legitimate theater. So, the best ways to begin is by looking at the verses of William Shakespeare, the real, untouched, and non-butchered works of William Shakespeare. So to begin, each of you will be given a Shakespearean monologue and we'll be reading it out loud. Okay? But first, let me demonstrate the complexities of William Shakespeare through one of his verses. A Midsummer Night's Dream, Act 5, Scene 2. If we shadows have offended, think but this and all is menace that you have slumbered here while these visions did appear. And this weekend idle theme, no more yielding but a dream. Gentles do not reprehend, if you parted we will bet. And as I'm an honest tongue, if we have unearned luck, not to escape the serpent tongue, we will make a measure. Lost to put the liar call, so good night until you all. Give me your hands if we be friends and Robin shall restore the man's word. Well, who's my first victim? Well. This should be interesting. You can read, can't you, Mr. Baylor? I mean, outside of the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue.
Yeah, I can read. Stand back, everyone. Let the Shakespeare begin. Okay, this is from some play, Julius Caesar, Act 3, Scene 2. Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. The evil that men do lives after them. The good is oft interred with their bones. So let it be with Caesar. The noble Brutus had told you Caesar was ambitious. If it were so, it was a grievous fault. Here, under leave of Brutus and the rest, for Brutus is an honorable man, so they're all honorable men.
I wish, friends, Romans and countrymen would have cut off my ears so I wouldn't have heard that butchery. Who's next? Miss McCaskey, step forward.
Well, you see, I don't really, mathematically speaking, the ratio of students here would suggest that I should
Just read it.
Okay, here it goes. The Merchant of Venice, Act 4, Scene 1. The quality of mercy is not strained. It droppeth as a gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. It is twice blessed. It blesseth him that gives and him that takes. 'Tis mightiest, and the mightiest becomes a throne and monarch better than his crown. His scepter shows the force, temporal power, wherein doth sit the dread and fear of kings. But mercy is above the scepter's sway, is enthroned in the hearts of kings, an attribute of God himself. An earthly power doth and show like his God when mercy seasons justice.
Completely void of emotion. Are you sure you're not some type of teenage computer hybrid? How about you, Mr. Logan?
Yeah, Ted! Lyrics, dude. Just recite them like lyrics.
Awesome suggestion, Ted. Bill. Your name is Bill, right? Yeah, my name's Ted. Okay. This is from some guy named Hamlet. Act 3, Scene 1. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles by opposing and them, to die, to sleep, no more.
Way to go, dude!
Yeah, excellent.
Miss Doyle, can I please go next? I just love the classics, and anytime I get to recite them, it's like a wonderful dream come true.
Are you for real?
Yeah, she's real, like really real. Like she's the realest person I know, and I'll shut up now.
Go ahead, Miss Evans.
Thank you ever so. Juliet and Romeo, Act 2, Scene 2. I don't need this. Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet. 'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, thou not a Montague. What's Montague? Is nor hand, nor foot, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name! What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet.
That was I have a total loss of words.
Thanks.
Well, who wants to follow that piece of art? Mr. Bolton,
Yes, ma'am.
you're up. Ball's in your court.
Yeah. Miss Doyle, can I speak to you for a moment?
What is it, Bolton?
So you know, I'm the team captain, so I can't be looking like a fool in front of my team, so can I do this later? Like in private?
Oh, just read it.
Romeo and Juliet, Act 2, Scene 2. But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east and Juliet's the sun. Arise first, son, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief. That thou, her maid, art far more fair than she. Be not her maid, since she is envious. Her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off. It is my lady. Oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eyes discourses, I will answer it. I am too bold. 'Tis not to me she speaks. Two of the fairest stars in all the heaven, having some business, do entreat to twinkle in their spheres to their return. What if her eyes were there? They in her head. The brightness of her cheek would shame those stars, as daylight doth the lamp. Her eyes in heaven.
Well, I'll be. That was amazing.
That was wonderful, Troy. Truly magical.
Where the heck is my team, Darbus? What the heck are they doing in here?
It's called Shakespeare, Coach Bolton. I run my detention my way, you can run yours your way. These students need to be exposed to the arts by any means necessary.
May we have a word? You three into the gym now!
Detention is over for today. You've all done wonderfully. It's a pleasure watching your risk. I expect to see some of you on auditions tomorrow. Please remember to be on time. Scoot, now you may collect your phones.
Chad, Zeke, and Troy are my 3-star players. You can't have them acting like idiots when they should be at practice.
They were not acting like idiots. They were acting like actors. If Troy, Chad, and Zeke were theater performers instead of athletes, would you seek the same preferential treatment for them? I think not.
Darbus, we are days away from the biggest game of the year.
Yes, and we are in the midst of auditions for Juliet and Romeo. This school is about more than sweaty young men in baggy shorts flinging balls at buckets.
Baskets. The West High Knights have knocked us out of the playoffs for 3 years.
Yes, and despite your consistent track record of defeat, the school board still sees it fit to allocate 10 times the amount of money as it does for the athletics than it does for the arts program.
Win, lose, it doesn't matter. I'm trying to teach these kids something about having a goal, about teamwork, something they could use as adults.
Which is precisely what I am trying to instill in them.
How? By making them recite all of that old stuff? Next thing you know, you'll make my men wear tights.
Tights? What's up with all you sports guys in tights? It's not like you guys wear anything similar, like a wrestling singlet or a Speedo.
Philistine!
Crackpot!
That man! He has absolutely no regard for theater. He just gets me so angry that I feel like...
Medusa, Lady M, Medea.
Precisely! Oh, see, Cedra, don't you see what I have to put up with on a daily basis?
It's kind of what the kids have to put up with, right?
Exactly!
Hey, I wonder what Coach Bolton would look like in a pair of tights.
Hey peeps, this is Jack Scott with a friendly reminder about the school musical. Remember that today after school at 3 p.m. sharp, auditions for the school musical will take place. So remember to head straight down to the theater right after school and don't be late. This is Jack Scott signing off.
This is where the true expression of the artist is realized. Where the inner truth is revealed through the actor's journey. Those wishing to audition must understand that time is of the essence. We have many roles to cast, and final callbacks will be next Wednesday at 3 p.m. sharp. First, you will get up here and sing a few bars, and I will give you a sense of whether or not Juliet and Romeo is your calling. Our composer, Kelsey, will be able to sing with you. Sorry, not sing, play, I guess, isn't that right? Play with you, and will be available for rehearsals before your final callbacks. While up here, please remember that your very existence in the Temple of Theater rests on these next few minutes. So be brilliant. Be stupendous. Shall we begin? James.
It's hard to believe that I couldn't see. You were always there beside me. Thought I was alone with no one to hold, but you were always there beside me. There's feelings like no other. I want to you and you and you. You're gonna love me. You're gonna love me. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Love me. Love me. You're gonna love me.
Thank you, James. What courage to pursue a note that has never been achieved in the natural world. Thank you. Who's next? Susan.
It's hard to believe that I couldn't see that you were always there beside me. Thought I was alone with no one to hold. 1 second.
What? You're breaking up with me?
But you were always there beside me. This feeling's like no other. I want you to know I've never had someone that knows me like you do, the way you do.
Thank you, Susan. Such emotion, such a joie de vivre. Thank you. What's next? Kathy.
It's hard to believe that I couldn't see E. You were always there beside me. Thought I was alone with no one to hold, but you were always there beside me. This feeling's like no other. I want you to know I've never had something. I want you like you do, the way you do.
Thank you, Kathy, for involving your audience on such a uncomfortably close personal level. Thank you. Alan.
You see, I didn't bring a number, but I brought you a phone. Yeah, I'm not going to need this. Here you go.
Oh.
You do realize this was a singing audition, correct?
Yes.
And you didn't sing?
Right.
Thank you. You may sit down now. Sit down.
Okay.
Thank you. A dawn of drama. Ah. Lovely and yet frightening at the same time. Might I suggest some therapy? And last but not least, we have Sindra. Ah, yes. Oh.
It's hard to believe that I couldn't see that you were always right with.
Thank you, Sindra. Thank you. Remind me to give you some of the hairball medicine my vet gave me for the cat. Well, thespians, you were truly wonderful. You truly have given me hope for the future of American theater. And now, for the lead auditions, we have only one pair signed up. Is that right? Oh, well. Ryan, Sharpay, show us your stuff.
What key?
Hey, thanks, but we brought along our own band.
Hello, everybody! My name is Sharpay Evans. What's yours?
And I'm Brian. It's hard to believe that I couldn't see you were always there beside me. Thought I was alone, no one to call, but you were always there beside me.
This feeling's like no other. I want you to know I never had someone that knows me like you do, the way you do. I never had someone as good for me as you. No one like you. So lonely before I finally found what I've been looking for. What's with you and those stupid jazz squares?
Too hard? I could dumb it down for you again.
Good to be seen, so good to be heard. Don't have to say a word.
For so long I was lost, so good to be found.
I'm loving having you around.
This feeling's like no other. I want you to know
I never had someone that knows me like you do, the way you do. I never had someone as good for me as you. No one like you. So lonely before I finally found what I've been looking for. Do 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 do. Oh 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 oh. Do 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 do.
Sharpay, very slick, very polished. You might want to work on some, I don't know. Ryan, you should add more jazz squares. What do you think, Sandra?
That certainly was memorable. I don't think I'll ever forget it, no matter how hard I try.
Thanks. Any last-minute sign-ups for Juliet, Romeo? Anyone? No one?
my way.
Any? Going once? Going twice? No? Okay. You've all done wonderfully. Be sure to watch the bulletin board for callbacks, which will be held next Wednesday at 3 p.m.
Don't be discouraged. The drama club doesn't just need performers, it needs fans too. Buy tickets.
Oh, sorry. New glasses. Anyway, if you get the part with that particular
If we get what part? Kelsey, darling. I've starred in 17 school productions, and let's see. How many have you written?
This is the first.
Which tells us that?
I should write you more solos.
It tells us that you do not offer recommendation, suggestions, or commentary. And you should be happy that Ryan and I are here to lift your music out of its current obscurity. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, Sharpay.
Nice chat. Love the glasses.
Hey. So, you decided to sign up?
Huh? No way. I just came to give you, like, moral support. You are auditioning, right?
No. Your friends don't know that you're here, do they?
Right.
You're not afraid, are you?
Hey, I'm used to all the attention, remember? You're the one who's afraid. Not me.
I'm not afraid.
R2.
I'm not.
R2?
I'm not.
R2,
I'm not.
R2.
I'm not.
Oh, yeah? Prove it. Get up there and show them what you can do. Don't be afraid. I'll be right here.
Miss Darbus, I'd like to audition.
I'm sorry, my dear, but timing means everything in the world of theater.
But I was standing...
I'm afraid the individual auditions are long over, and well, there's simply no one here to sing for you for the lead parts. I'm sorry, my dear, but we've simply run out of time.
Miss Darbus? Oh boy. I'll sing with her.
Troy Bolton, where's your sports posse or whatever it's called?
Team. Actually, I'm here alone. I'm here to sing with her.
Yes, well, I treat these auditions just as seriously as your father treats his basketball practices. I called for the Juliet and Romeo auditions, and neither of you responded. We simply run out of time. You're out of luck, Jack.
Troy. You wrote that song that Ryan and Sharpay just sang?
Uh-huh.
And the entire show?
Uh-huh.
How long did it take you to write it?
Uh-huh. About 2 years. I wake up every morning at 5 and I'm still working on the finale.
Wow. That's amazing. You're very dedicated. So, why are you afraid of Sharpay? It's your show.
It is. Hello, thank you. Of course it is.
Isn't the author of the musical like the playmaker in basketball?
Playmaker.
The person who makes everyone else look good. Without you, there's no show. You're the playmaker here, Kelsey.
I am. You want to hear how that song is supposed to sound?
It's hard to believe that I can see you always there beside me. You always there beside me. This feeling like no other. I want you to know. I want you to know. I've never had someone that knows me like you do, the way you do. I've never had someone that's good for me too, no one like you, like you. So beautiful, I finally found what I've been
Keep your eyes shut, Troy.
Miss
Close them, I said. Now, don't think. Say the first thing that comes to mind. How does it feel?
I don't know. Like I'm flying, you know? Like I'm soaring through the sky. Like a bird or something.
Anything's possible in theater, Troy. You can be whoever you want to be. There's not a star in heaven that you can't reach. But you have to allow yourself to risk. This goes for you too, Miss Montez. Oh, by the way, you can open your eyes now, Troy. We're not doing the miracle work, you know.
Wow. Thanks, Miss Darvis.
You two were so amazing. Like, it's exactly how I heard it in my head.
Mr. Bolton, Miss Montez, you've got yourselves a callback. Kelsey, finish the finale and work on it with them.
If you want to rehearse, I'm usually in the music room during free period and after school, sometimes even during my chemistry class. Call me on my cell phone and I'm there. Or if it's easier, I could come over, give you a wake-up call with my accordion. It's mobile.
It's hard to believe that I could not see that you were always there beside me. I thought I was alone with no one to hold, but you were always there beside me. This feeling's like no other. I want you to know that I've never had someone that knows me like you, the way you do.
Hey Wildcats, here's a late-breaking program reminder before you go home after your day of educating. The Science Decathlon finals are in the second floor lab, and audition and the callbacks for the school musical Julie and Romeo are in the theater, and the basketball league championship is in the gym. This is Jack Scott, drifting, the velvet fog drifting away.
Martha, Taylor, Jen. I got news, go ahead and speak. Gotta pass it around, Gabriella and Troy. What, no way?
That's not our boy.
Pass it around now, don't be slow. Gotta go, gotta tell everybody I know. I've never heard it sung as half as good as Gabriella. Don't you care?
Don't you care about the team, your friends, the game?
How could this happen? And Ryan do?
They gotta call back.
Sharpay and this is one that Ryan and Ryan do. Is this some kind of sick joke? Troy and Gabriella didn't even audition.
And they never even asked our permission to join the drama club. I mean, come on.
Someone's got to tell the new girls the rules.
Right.
What are the rules again? Rule number 1. Pick the right click. 2. Act like your click. 3. Dress for your click. 4. Know where your click clicks. And rule number 5. Stick to the status quo!
Wednesday at high noon, it's feeding time in an old cafeteria. You'll find the jocks sitting at their usual table across from the smartest ladies in school. And the drama kids will be sitting in the dark corner, as usual. And the cheerleaders will be going B-A-N-A-N-A-S, as usual. New in school? Not sure where to sit? Still hungry after all my yapping? Well, strap on the feedback and get some fiddle. Yeehaw!
Dude, you are so totally awesome.
Thanks. Why?
If you could help me up about singing, then I can take my seat. I like to bake.
What?
That there's nothing but that. Now you're in the zone and on a roll. But I got a confession, my own secret obsession, and it's making me lose control. Everybody gather round. Stones, strudel, even out Pentali. Not another sound.
I dream of making the perfect creme brulee.
Gabriella, you've changed my entire life.
I did?
And what do you see? Intelligence beyond compare. But inside I am certain something strange is occurring. It's a secret I need to share. Open up, dig way down deep. Hip-hop is my passion. It's a pop and lock and jam and break. Not another peep. But it's just dancing and the truth is, sometimes I think it's even cooler than homework.
I'm ready to tell about a need that I cannot deny. Dude, there's no explanation for this awesome sensation, but I'm ready to let it fly. Speak your mind and you'll be heard.
If Troy could be in the show, then I'm coming clean. I'm playing the cello.
Awesome! Yeah. What is it? Do you have to wear a costume?
Jacket and tie.
That's uncalled for.
No, don't stick to the stuff you know. If you wanna go far, gotta reach for your stars. Just follow your dreams and go. Don't stick to the status quo.
This is not what I want. This is not what I planned. And I just gotta say, I do not understand. Something is really,
Something's not right.
really wrong. And we gotta get things back where they belong. We can do it. Stick with what you know. We can do it. Operate. They have got to go. We can do it.
Triple A.
Keep your voice on low. Not another beat. No. Not another sound. No. Not another sound. No. Everybody quiet!
Okay, it's just a cool back.
It's really bad. Let's put it this way. No one had to be now sharp playing for a musical since kindergarten.
Troy, it's with you. I'm not only gonna give Sharpay a token of my love.
I don't know if this is the best time to give Sharpay a cake.
A cake? I could bake her.
Hey Wildcat, listen up. This is Jack Scott with the late-breaking Wildcats News Flash. Students have been seen singing and dancing on a school cafeteria table. Cliques have gone wild in an unprecedented response to Troy Bolton's callback for the school musical. One skater dude was even seen mixed in with the school band string section. Bogus, dude.
Wow. Pretty wild, huh?
I can't believe how crazy it got downstairs just because we got called back.
This is much better, right?
Much better. So, this is your private hideout?
Thanks to Horticulture Club. My buddies don't even know about it.
It seems to me like everybody on this campus wants to be your friend.
Yeah, unless we lose.
Well, it must be tricky being the coach's son.
He's gonna freak when he hears about the singing thing.
You're worried?
My parents' friends are always saying, your son is the basketball guy. You must be so proud. Sometimes, I don't want to be the basketball guy. I just want to be me, you know?
Well, I saw the way you treated Kelsey at the audition yesterday. Do your friends know that part of you?
Are you kidding? To them, I'm the playmaker, dude.
Well, then they don't know enough about you, Troy. Playmaker. That is such an odd phrase.
How about Pythagorean theorem? Now that's pretty whack.
I think you mean Pythagorean?
Right. Totally whack.
Well, at my other schools, I was freaky math girl. That's all anyone ever thought that I was, always pointing at me and whispering behind my back. It made me feel like I was a freak, and I hated that. So that's why I wanted to keep a low profile here, you know, so I could just be me.
But you can't let people stop you from doing what you want to do. I mean, you are what you do, right? Kinda.
Well, that's so easy for you to say. You're the big basketball star. You love the spotlight. And I'm much happier with the good book.
Hiding?
No,
Maybe.
maybe. I don't know. Do you remember in kindergarten, you would meet a kid, and then 10 seconds later, you were best friends because you didn't have to be anything else but yourself?
Yeah.
Well, singing with you, it felt like that. Like, safe, you know?
Well, I never thought about singing. That's for sure. But when I look at you, it's like anything's possible, you know?
So you really want to do the callbacks? Oh, okay. That's cool. I guess I didn't really want to either.
No. I'm in.
Really? Really?
Hey, just call me Freaky Callback Boy.
You're a cool guy, Troy. But not for the reasons that you're trying to say.
You never know what you're gonna be. You never see it coming, suddenly it's me. Falling dead across my mind. Never close to find. Oh, things change when you don't expect them to. Oh, no. Got a good thing going on. Right here's where we belong. You never really know what you might find out. All I see is you and I. You're everything I never knew that I've been looking for. I can't take my eyes off of you. I know you feel the same way too. I can't take my eyes off of you. All it took was one look for a dream come true. I can't take my eyes off of you. Feelings like I never knew. I can't take my eyes off of you. From the start, you got my heart, yeah you do. Never know what you're gonna be.
Now that Troy's gonna be in your show.
Troy Bolton is not in my show.
Okay. Would you like the cake I made for you?
No! It doesn't go with my pants!
Okay, well, I was just thinking you could watch me play hoops sometime.
I'd rather suck the mucus from a dog's nostrils until his stool kicks in.
Did you like the cake I made for you?
Bye, Zach.
It's Zeke.
I know.
Wouldn't you prefer a nice scrambled egg? Or maybe tartufo? Tiramisu? Tiramisu. Why did I say tiramisu?
There's a mystery to be solved, Daphne. Something's afoot. The old mill, Shaggy. The Brainiacs and the Jocks haven't seen together. Like they're plotting something. Maybe Velma or Freddy should go investigate. What are those meddling kids up to? Scooby-Doo, where are you?
You really think that's gonna work?
It's the only way to save Troy and Gabriella from themselves.
So what you're saying is the individual must be sacrificed for the good of the whole? That's so very Karl Marx. Works for me.
We'll get Troy in the locker room. You guys nab Gabriella in the lab at exactly 1600 hours.
Whatever, just work
Troy
them in-
Bolton's my best friend. I know how to push all his buttons. Remember, the line of communication is crucial to the successful deployments of this covert operation.
I didn't know you could say that many syllables together in one sentence. I'm impressed.
Thanks. I've been working on it all night. My watch says 1300 hours Mountain Standard Time. Are we synchronized?
Save it for Charlie's Angels, Chad. Au revoir, mon ami.
Oh, I love it when you speak German.
Tonka Shane.
Something isn't right. The Jocks and the Brainiacs mingling in the study hall?
The Jocks are most of the school, but if they get Troy into the musical, then they conquer the entire student body.
And if the Brainiacs get Gabriella hooked up with Troy Bolton, the science club goes from drool to cool, and Troy will be hers forever. Ryan, we need to save our show from people who don't know the difference between a Tony Award and Tony Soprano.
But how?
Darbus, I have a plan.
Lucy!
I'll tell Miss Darbus that Troy and his dad want to sabotage the auditions because she gave him detention.
She'll never believe that.
She'll believe anything I tell her because I'm the president of the drama club.
But Miss Doyle won't believe you.
Yeah, and the president's not supposed to lie, Sharpay. I'll shut up now.
Yeah, and the treasurer's supposed to zip it, smile, and do what I tell her to do.
What?
Never before in all my years of theater have I encountered such childish, small-minded subterfuge! Stop that!
Boys, practice is over. Hit the showers now.
All right, Bolton, cards on the table right now.
Huh?
Your pathetic male ego is all bent out of shape because I put your star players in detention, so now you're getting even?
What are you talking about, Darvis?
Some very reliable source told me all about your little plot to humiliate me in the drama club, and I'm telling you, it ain't gonna fly.
Save the speeches for the stage.
If you and your all-star son are planning on some sort of practical joke in my chapel of the arts...
Troy doesn't even sing.
Well, I guess you don't know your son as well as you think you do, but I won't allow Juliet and Romeo to be made into a farce.
Juliet and Romeo?
See, I knew it! Very well, Bolton, you leave me no choice. If Troy's serious about auditioning, he's gonna have to prove it. I won't allow either one of you to make fools out of the drama club.
Hey, you don't need my help to do that, right?
And you, mister, I'm soaring, I'm flying. I thought you were genuine, Troy. Wrong again, I guess.
What was that all about?
You want to tell me something, Bolton? Something about singing?
No. Well, like, you know.
No, I don't know. Darvis the deranged just chewed my head off because she thinks you're plotting something.
No, I mean, I was just helping someone audition, that's all. It's nothing.
You bet it's nothing. In case you've forgotten, you have the big game is the day after tomorrow. You get your, You're the team captain, Bolton. Get your head in the game, for real. Your team is depending on you.
I was gonna stay and work on my free throws.
Since you're late to practice again, it's the least you could do.
So this is your real stage.
I guess you could call it that. Or just a smelly gym. Whoa, don't tell me you're good at hoops too.
Yeah. One time I scored 41 points in a league championship game.
No way!
Mm-hmm. And the same day, I invented the PlayStation and the iPod. So, I've been rehearsing with Kelsey.
I know. Me too, and I was late for practice, so if I get kicked off the team, it'll be on your conscience.
Hey, I never told you that.
Gabriella? Chill.
Practice.
But practice is over.
Not until the last player leaves the team, team moves captain.
I'm so sorry, sir.
Dad, this is Gabriela Montez.
Your detention, buddy.
Gabriella, Taylor needs you up in the lab right away. The top ray.
I'll see you later, Troy. Nice to meet you, Coach Bolton.
Goodbye.
Detention was my fault, not hers.
You haven't missed practice in 3 years. That girl shows up and you're late twice?
She's not a girl. Her name is Gabriella.
But you're not just a guy. You're the team leader. What you do not only affects this team, but the entire school. Without you completely focused, we won't win this game Friday. And final tournaments don't come along every day. There's something special.
A lot of things are special.
You blow this chance, you'll regret it for the rest of your life.
You mean like you?
You're the playmaker, Bolton. Not a singer.
Do you ever think maybe I could do both? And my name is Troy, Dad. Not Bolton.
Sorry I'm late. Not good enough, Captain.
Not good enough, Gabriella.
There's a choice you have to make.
It's pretty plain to see.
You either output your games.
How did Lizzie win?
Are you going to turn your back on history?
On the legend that you're part of?
On the job that you were born to do? Don't let us down.
You gotta come through. What history?
What legend? Spider, building training.
Harriet Tubman.
Sam, Slim, Jeminette.
Madame Curie.
Thunderclap, Hat
Eleanor Roosevelt.
Do you think these Wildcat legends won championships by worrying about some brainiac chick? Or auditioning for musicals?
I don't think so.
Check out the champions who came before.
Put away that thing.
Hail the hero that you could be. There's no I in team.
And sacrifice is worth it.
We all agree. You just have to keep your focus.
Forget about you know who.
Don't let us down.
You gotta come through.
That's my dad. Our great goaltender. Missed the last basket of the 1981 championship. Do it for him, Troy. Give him the championship he always dreams of.
Heartbreak Bolton, then the lost cause, basketball is Warnish job. But you're the future of civilization.
You're next in the line. You're part of a chain.
You're the heir apparent. That's what everyone says.
From Frida Kahlo to Indira Gandhi to Rosa Parks to Amelia Earhart
To Gabriella Montez. To Gabriella Montez.
Bolton! 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 If you guys don't think that I put 110% of my guts into that game, then you guys don't know me at all. We're counting on you.
I thought that you were my friends. Win together, lose together.
I'm for the team. I've always been for the team.
But what about what matters for me?
What do you want from me? So come on. I can't believe you guys. Is this what you want to hear? Singing means nothing to me. Gabriella means nothing to me. I'll forget her. Forget the audition. And we'll go get this championship. Everyone happy now?
Troy Bolton?
I think it's for you. Gabriella?
Guess what? I don't want to do the callbacks either. Who are we kidding? You have your team, and now I have my team. You go and win that championship, and we'll win the science of Decathlon. It's where we belong. Go Wildcats.
But I don't want to.
Me either. Goodbye.
So, Gabriella, wanna go for something? No, huh? Okay. See you later.
Do you want to have some lunch? I made you an outstanding waffle toilet.
And when you smiled, you made me feel like I could sing along.
But then you went and changed the words, and now my heart is empty.
I'm only left with used to be's and once upon a song.
Now I know you're not a fairy tale, and dreams are meant for sleeping, and wishes on a star just don't come true. And now even I can tell that I confuse my feelings with the truth, because I like the view. There was me and you.
How did I believe that I can be so blind?
It's like you were floating while I was falling, and I did it my heart.
I didn't mind.
Why did I let myself believe that miracles could happen? 'Cause now I'm having to pretend
Like I don't really care.
I thought you were my fairy tale, my dream when I'm not sleeping. A wish is on a star, just coming true. And everybody else can tell that I confuse my feelings with the truth,
because I like the view.
'cause you felt so too. There was me and you.
What did I tell you about those stupid jazz squares?
Everybody loves a good jazz square. It's a classic. And why do we always have to do what you say?
Maybe because I know what I'm doing. Just do what I tell you, all right? I'm not taking any chances. Understand? That role is mine. I was born to play it.
Somebody in this room ought to chill out, sister. And it ain't me, and it ain't her, and it ain't her. We'll get the roles we want. We always do.
I'm not just talking about my role in the play, Ryan. I'm talking about my role in, like, the school. I'm not a jock. I'm not a brainiac. But you know what? I'm the star. That's my role. And if they take it away from me, who am I?
Well, you could just be Sharpay. That's not so bad, is it?
Are you brain dead? No one's gonna like me if I'm just Sharpay. But on stage, I can be Juliet. I can be Annie Oakley. I can be Mame Dennis, Dolly Levi, or Gypsy Rose Lee. I can be anyone I want to be, not just dumb old Sharpay. I need something to make me fabulous. I mean, come on, they named me after a flabby dog.
Sharpay, we have the leads every year since birth. If we get it, great. If not, we're still amazing. Besides, it could be worse. They could have named you a pug, a shih tzu, or
a pit bull.
But Troy and that thing!
Look, maybe Troy will like you more if you're just yourself for once.
Pardon me, Dr. Phil, but what do you know? You're just a kid.
I'm only 8 minutes younger than you.
Yeah, well, those are 8 important minutes.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know you were in here.
Hi, Troy. Did you come and ask if I'd switch partners and audition with you? The answer is yes. Ryan, you're fired.
Sharpay!
No, actually, I'm looking for Gabriella. Have you seen her?
Who?
Forget it.
Hey, last time I seen her, she was in the big theater, like about 10 minutes ago.
Wow. Thanks, Ryan. You're all right.
How could you stab me in the back like that? Helping the enemies?
Stabbed you in the back?
Well, at least you admit it. Now take it from the top and lose those jazz squares. I've got a call to make. It's Sharpay Evans. Far be it from me to snitch on somebody, but there's something you should know.
Thank you. It's students like you that make me proud to be a teacher.
What was all that about?
Oh, just a truly dedicated student informing me of a dastardly plot against the callback.
Sharpay Evans, right? Sharpay is only dedicated to herself and getting that part.
Come now, Sandra. Sharpay may certainly be a go-getter, but she's not a conniving backstabber.
Miss Darvis, outside of Moliere, Sharpay is the most bloodthirsty character I know. What did she say?
She confirmed that Coach Bolton and Troy are planning on implementing their nasty little plan to humiliate me and Juliet and Romeo. Well, I'm telling you, they won't have the last laugh.
And what are you planning on doing?
Sharpay had it all worked out.
I'm sure she did. What did the little darling suggest?
It's quite simple, really, that I change the date and the time of callbacks.
Miss Darvis, I think you should talk to Troy Bolton and Gabriella Montez on this alone.
Oh, no. They will just humiliate themselves with their bad acting. I can spot a bad actor at 10 paces.
Yeah, me too.
Sandra, be a dear and deliver this to the school announcer for me.
Okay, but I still think you should win on this.
Oh, Sandra, the cutthroat world of the professional stage doesn't happen in high school.
What up, Wildcats? Scotty here. There's a lot of enterprising going down in the theater. Anybody who's anybody is getting ready for the showdown between our resident drama twins, Sharpay and Ryan, and their stiff competition, who shall remain nameless. Troy Bolton, Gabriella Montez. Who will win? Who will lose? Who will Miss Darvis choose? Until next week, this is Scott out.
We're flying, soaring. No. Switch it around. We're soaring, flying. That's it. Troy?
Gabriella, you've got to listen to me. What you heard yesterday, none of that was true. I didn't mean any of it.
Well, you sounded pretty convincing to me.
Then you didn't hear the entire thing. I was just tired of my friends writing me about singing with you. And I said things that I knew would shut them up. The guy you met on vacation is way more me than the guy who said those stupid things.
But Troy, this singing thing is making the whole school crazy. You even said it yourself. People are treating you different because of it.
Maybe that's because I don't want to be just the basketball guy anymore. Gabriella, when I look into your eyes, it's like I can be anybody I want to be. Because you look at me without putting all these limits on me, you know?
But your dad.
This isn't about my dad. This is about me and about how I feel. And I didn't let the team down. They let me down. I'm gonna sing. What about you?
I don't know, Troy.
Right to be here with you. And now looking in your eyes, I feel in my heart the start of something living in my own world, didn't understand that anything can happen when you take a chance.
I never believed it, what I couldn't see. I never opened my heart to all the possibilities. Oh, I know that something has changed. Never felt this way. I know it for real. This could be the start of something new.
It feels so right
To be here with you. Oh,
now looking in your eyes, I feel in my heart the start of something new.
The callbacks are next week, but we still have a lot of work to do.
First, we have to talk to our friends.
Yeah. We have to tell them that we're doing the callbacks after all.
Well, what are we waiting for? We're burning daylight.
I feel so meritorious about what we did.
Me too. I think. What are we gonna do now?
Oh, sorry.
Guys, we have something to tell you.
No, us first.
No, this is important.
What Gabriella means is,
Hey, Wildcats. Listen up. Here's some very importanto changes to your regularly scheduled program. Newsflash from Darvis to Diva. Due to the unforeseen circumstances, the callbacks for her swinging new show, Julian and Romeo, have been changed. And what a coincidence. The callbacks happen at the exact same time, in the exact same day as the Science and Decathlon Finals and the Basketball League Championship. Whoa, three events all at the same time. What an interesting development. Who would have guessed this could ever happen?
What? How can they do this? It's not fair. How can you be in the science decathlon
And win the championship.
and audition for my show?
We can't.
Well, it's clear now you have no choice. There's only one thing you could do.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe next year, right?
Audition for the musical.
I thought you wanted to win the decathlon.
So we come in second. That's no disgrace.
Win or lose, we're teammates. That's what we're about. Even if you turn out to be the worst singer in the world.
Which you might be, since none of us have actually heard you sing.
He's fantastic. They both are.
What we did was so wrong. We just want you to know that we'll be there cheering for you. In spirit, anyways.
Yeah, Cap, and if singing is something you want to do, then we should be boosting you up, not tearing you down.
That I couldn't see.
Yeah, I know.
You were always there beside me. Good luck at the big game, Troy. Sorry about the callbacks, Gabriella.
Yeah, so anyway, we've made our decision.
I'll be there for the team, Taylor.
Yeah, me too, guys. It's just a musical anyway.
Just a musical?
You know what he means. We can't be selfish, especially when our friends are depending on us.
Right.
But you
can't.
But we can. See you guys later. Come on, Gabriella.
We can't let them do it.
Yeah, a dream deferred and all that.
We have to figure out a way for them to do both.
Team huddle.
Hey, you spoke Jock.
I'm good with foreign languages, remember?
Down to split second.
Jack Scott can help us. He's announcing the game.
It's impossible.
Leave it to me. I can do anything with my laptop. Go Wildcats!
We didn't really know.
That each of us brings something to the table to help the others grow.
Now's a chance to take a new direction,
to see through other eyes,
make a choice, to make a new connection.
bigger prize. We're all in this together. Once we know that we are, we're all stars, and we see that we're all in this together. And it shows when we stand hand in hand, make our dreams come true.
We're all here and speaking out with one voice. We're gonna rock the house.
Ooh-ah, ooh-ah, the party's on. Now everybody make some noise. Come on and scream and shout. We've arrived because we stuck together. We make each other strong.
We're not the same,
We're different in a good way. Together's where we belong. We're all in this together. When we reach, we can fly. Alongside, we can make it. We're all in this together. As we see, there's a chance that we have, and we take it. Together, 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 everyone. Together, together. Come on, let's have some fun. Together, 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 everyone. Together, together. Come on, let's have some fun. Together, we're there for each other every time. Together, together.
Come on, let's do.
Come on, let's do. Come on, let's do.
Do this right.
Get in line. Come on, guys. All right. Who are we missing? There you go. Darbus, good luck at the callbacks today.
old crab mug.
See? Wait, Chad, spelling. Wait, hang, okay, no, come here. No, there. Go. Yeah, okay, there we go.
Go Drama Club!
Fasten your seatbelts, kiddies. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
Whoa! Yeah!
Casting the leads in a show is both a challenge and a responsibility, a joy and a burden. I commend you and all other fine young artists who hold out for the sun, the moon, and the stars. Shall we soar together? Ladies and gentlemen, let the callbacks begin.
Mucho gusto.
¡Ay, qué fabulosa!
Question number 17, valences and chemical bonding. No coaching from the sideline, Miss Brittany.
Troy, take the shot!
Slip inside and hop that rhythm, jump and hop till we jump and start again.
Question number 72, isotopes. You have 2 minutes remaining.
You can do it, Gabriella. Focus.
I warned you, Miss Brittany.
Up to the top, down and the top, up to the top. Woo! Yeah! Shake some booty and turn around and around and around.
Flash to smile in their direction.
I'm in the hustle, guys. Get fourth round. Failure up.
You have 30 seconds remaining to finish the equation.
Up to the top, way up inhibitions. Stop, to the round and start again. Up, way to the top, keep stepping up here, we just won't stop.
And the winner is Gabriella Montes. Team Broadcast takes a 2-point lead.
Let's go.
Cats, let's get this party started.
Till we reach the top, to the top.
Miss Zarvis, what's going on?
What was that?
Sorry, folks. It seems we have a problem with the lights. And until we can fix them or pay the electrical bill, please make an orderly exit from the gym and head straight to the theater. Hurry!
You want to sing, right? It's now or never. It was Taylor's idea.
You guys are the best.
I know. Now hurry, man. Hurry.
Just take a seat in the school's theater until we try to figure out exactly what's happening with the lights. And we'll continue the match.
Gabriella, what are you still doing here?
What do you mean? You don't have much time. The laptop can only hack the school's electrical grid for about 5 minutes. Hurry, Troy's waiting for you on stage.
You did this?
Buy us a Coke after you get the lead. Run!
Sharpay and Ryan, well done. Troy Bolton and Gabriella Montez. Troy, Gabriella, yoo-hoo!
See?
Unfortunately, I do.
But you have to give them a chance. They've been working so hard all week, and they're really, really good. Miss Darbus, it's just like what you've always been saying, like reaching for the stars. That's what they're doing. Please, just 2 more minutes. I'll go look for them.
I'm sorry, Kelsey, but just like in theater, our lives are defined by our choices. Troy and Gabriella have clearly chosen not to audition. Congratulations to all. The cast list will be posted.
We're here, Miss Darbus.
I called your names twice. Please, where were you?
Just this once.
Rules are rules, Miss Montez.
Just give us a chance, please, Miss Darbus.
What's this?
A full house?
Yeah.
As president of the drama club, I have to put my foot down. No preferential treatment. Those are your words, not mine.
Miss Darvish, Troy wasn't trying to ruin the audition. Sharpay lied because she was afraid of losing her part.
Shut up!
Is this true? Did you knowingly abuse the presidential privilege and lie to me?
I didn't lie. I improvised a little.
We'll talk about this later, Miss Evans, but right now, off stage. Off stage!
Come on, Sharpay, puppy girl.
It's all yours, Miss Darvish.
Troy and Gabriella, you may start your callbacks.
Yes.
But we don't have a pianist.
We'll sing without music.
Oh, no, you won't. Pianist here, Miss Darbus.
Oh, you really don't want to do that.
Oh, yes, I really do.
Ooh.
Ready on stage? Now that's showbiz.
I can't get that right here. I'm right here. We're soaring, flying. There's a star in heaven.
If we're trying, so
See us in a way different from who we are. We're breaking free, flying. There's not a star in heaven that we can reach. If we're trying, yeah, we're breaking free. Yeah, we're breaking free. Can you feel the building? Like a wave the ocean just can't control.
Connected by a feeling, oh, in our very soul.
In our very souls, rising till it lifts us up, so everyone can see we're breaking free.
Soaring, flying. There's not a star in heaven that we can reach. If we're trying, yeah, we're breaking free. Oh, we're breaking free. Running, climbing to get to that place, to be all that we can be. Now's the time, so we're breaking free.
More than hope, more than faith.
This is truth, this is fate, and together we see it coming.
More than you, more than me.
Not a one, but a lead, all of us breaking free.
I'm sorry, coach.
I'm sorry. You were fantastic.
I was?
I've been so busy focusing on what I want for you. Maybe I've lost focus on what you want for yourself. You can be anything you want to. Don't let anyone ever stop you. Okay, son?
Okay, Dad. Now let's go win that championship.
Soaring, flying. There's not a star in heaven that we can reach. If we're trying, we're breaking free, breaking free, breaking free. Running, climbing to get to the place, to be all that we can be.
I almost forgot the words.
No, I mean your foul shot's brilliant.
He's not a bad singer either.
I wonder where he gets it from.
We're sorry.
No, really, where does he get it from?
Hey, coach, how would you look in a pair of tights?
What about your team?
We won too.
Team voted you the game ball, Captain.
Hey, Playmaker. Here's a game ball. You deserve it.
Thanks.
So, you're coming with me to the after party, right?
Like on a date?
Must be your lucky day.
Or yours?
Chad! Wow.
Hey, I really dig your music, babe.
I really like your voice.
Really? Really? You really like it?
Go on, tell her.
Okay, already.
Gabriella, congratulations.
And?
And I'm sorry I lied to Miss Darbus about you and Troy. Guess I'm going to be playing the old nurse. That is, so break a leg.
Huh?
In theater, that means good luck.
Thanks, you guys.
Don't mention it to anyone ever.
Hey, Sharpay. Sorry you didn't get the lead in the show,
Join the club.
but I still think you're amazing.
You do? I mean, like, really?
Like, really, really.
So where's that creme brulee you promised me?
Hey, Troy, you got some smooth moves.
Yeah. Thanks for helping us out with the callbacks, Ryan.
No problemo, muchacho. You deserve to audition just like anybody else.
Yeah, well, anyway. Thanks again. Whoa, Ryan, watch out! Whoa, Ryan. With moves like that, you should try out for the basketball team.
Yeah, maybe I will.
Yeah, and I could try out for cheerleader. I'll just shut up now.
Don't shut up.
Hey, you're an awesome dancer. Yeah, can you show some of those excellent moves?
Sure I can. I mean, show enough.
What? Awesome!
Just like kindergarten, right?
Only better.
Here and now, it's time for celebration. I finally figured out, that all our dreams have no limitations. That's what it's all about. Come on now!
Everyone is special in their own way. We make each other strong. We're not the same. We're different in a good way. Together's where we belong. We're all in this together. Once we know that we are, we're all stars and we see that we're all in this together. And it shows when we stand hand in hand. Something has changed, never felt this way. I know it for real, this could be the start of something new. It feels so right to be here with you. Oh, and now I can breathe the rise I feel in my heart. The start of something new. Oh, the start of something new. The start of something new. The start of something. Get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. Get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game.